Hey guys, this is question MM025 of the 2017 Maths Methods Sharpened Study Guide. How to find the domain of the inverse of a function and the actual equation of the inverse as well. So I've done a couple of videos on this already, and if you're thinking to yourself that you're seeing a lot of inverse questions, the reason why is because we've modeled this off the past 10 years of VCEE exams, and there are a lot of inverse questions throughout the years, which should tell you something that it's likely that there's going to be one or two inverse questions on your exam coming up this year. So if you can get good at them, awesome. So finding the inverse, again, all we need to do is swap x and y in the equation and then solve for y. So we let y equal 1 over root 2x take 3 plus 1. And then we need to write, again, not so important on the multiple choice questions because you don't need to show working, but on the short answer, you definitely need to do this step. So swap x and y, solve for y. So we then get x equals 1 over root 2y take 3 plus 1. We take 1 from both sides, get x take 1 over 1 equals 1 over root 2y take 3. And if we square both sides, we get x take 1 squared equals 1 over 2y take 3. Now if we cross multiply across, we'll take this, multiply it there, and then divide both sides by x take 1 squared. So we end up getting 2y take 3 equals 1 over x take 1 squared. We add 3 to both sides, get 1 over x take 1 squared plus 3, and then we divide both sides by 2. Perfect. So our inverse equation is actually inverse of g of x equals 1 over 2 bracket x take 1 squared plus 3 over 2, which is all well and good. And we just need to make sure that our domain is correct as well. So again, the range of our g of x equals the domain of inverse of g of x. What's our range of this equation here? If you're not sure, graph it on your calculator and you should be able to see it straight away. But I know that this graph has a range of 1 to infinity, which means that the inverse of that graph has a domain of 1 to infinity, giving our answer A.